You're struggling financially and don't know why. Have you ever checked your account balance at the end of the month and wondered, where did all my money go? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. According to recent studies, over 65% of people live paycheck to paycheck, even those earning above-average salaries. It's not just the unemployed or underpaid who struggle. Millions of hard-working people find themselves constantly running out of cash with no clear explanation. And here's the surprising truth. Most financial struggles don't come from a lack of income, but from hidden money leaks and habits we often don't even notice. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on why your money seems to vanish and what you can do to finally break free. Because once you understand these hidden causes, you can transform your financial reality faster than you ever thought possible. If you've ever felt like money controls you instead of the other way around, stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll not only recognize why financial struggles keep repeating in your life, but you'll also discover simple, practical steps to stop the cycle once and for all. Imagine what it would feel like to have money left over at the end of the month, to actually watch your savings grow, or to finally plan for the future without constant stress. That's what we're unlocking today. So if you've been searching for answers, this might be the turning point you've been waiting for. But before we dive deeper, let me quickly say this. If you're serious about taking control of your money and you want more videos that give you step-by-step strategies, mindset shifts, and financial hacks you can actually use in real life, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We're building a community of people who are tired of financial stress and ready to build financial freedom, and I'd love for you to be part of it. Now let's talk about the real problem. Most people think financial struggles are just about not making enough money, but that's only part of the story. The truth is, plenty of people earn well yet still feel broke. Why? Because financial struggles often start with small, unnoticed habits. Overspending on things that don't really matter, never setting a clear budget, or constantly being blindsided by unexpected expenses like car repairs or medical bills. These challenges build up until they feel like a mountain you can't climb. And here's the kicker. Even when you work harder or get a raise, the problem doesn't go away. It just grows with you. When you ignore where your money is going, you leave the door wide open for financial chaos. And that's exactly what most people are experiencing without realizing it. They're trapped in a cycle where money comes in, disappears, and stress takes over. But the good news is that once you identify the root causes, you can finally break that cycle. And in this video, we'll uncover exactly how. Now that we've identified the common challenges, overspending, lack of budgeting, and surprise expenses, let's dig deeper into the real forces driving financial struggles. Because here's the truth, most people aren't broke because they're careless, they're broke because they're fighting invisible battles with money every single day. And the first of these battles is lifestyle inflation. Have you noticed how every time your income goes up, somehow your expenses rise to match it? You get a raise and suddenly you upgrade your phone, eat out more often, or move into a nicer place. At first, it feels like you're rewarding yourself for your hard work. But over time, lifestyle inflation quietly steals the very progress you thought you were making. You're earning more, but your financial stress doesn't disappear, it grows. The second factor is emotional spending. Think about it. How many times have you bought something not because you needed it, but because you were stressed, bored, or trying to keep up with friends? Retail therapy may feel good in the moment, but it's like putting a bandage on a wound that keeps reopening. Those impulse purchases add up, and before you know it, the money you needed for bills or savings is gone. It's not about the price of one latte or one subscription, it's about the pattern of spending without intention. And emotional spending often disguises itself as deserved treats, which makes it even harder to spot. The third and perhaps most damaging force is the gap in financial literacy. Let's be honest, most of us weren't taught how money really works. We learned math in school, but not how to manage debt, invest wisely, or budget effectively. Without financial knowledge, people make decisions that feel right in the moment, but set them back for years. Think about credit card debt. People swipe without realizing the interest will chain them down, or investing in quick money schemes because they don't understand the basics of long-term growth. Financial illiteracy is like walking blindfolded through a maze. You'll keep bumping into walls and wonder why you can't find the way out. And here's where the trap deepens. All these forces, lifestyle inflation, emotional spending, and financial literacy gaps, don't just exist separately. They work together to keep you stuck. Imagine someone who earns more money, but because of lifestyle inflation, they upgrade their expenses. Then, when stress hits, they turn to emotional spending. Finally, because they lack financial education, they don't have a plan to manage or grow what's left. It's a vicious cycle, and unless you spot it, you'll keep wondering why you're struggling no matter how much effort you put in. But here's the hopeful part. The moment you recognize these patterns, you gain power. Money problems aren't just random bad luck, they're signals. They're showing you exactly where you need to focus to break free. Once you understand that, you can stop blaming yourself and start taking control, and that's the shift most people never make. They keep trying to earn more instead of fixing the leaks in their financial foundation. The truth is, financial freedom doesn't start with a bigger paycheck. It starts with better habits and smarter decisions. And if you stay with me, I'll show you the turning point that could change everything. So what's the real turning point? It's not about waiting for a miracle raise, winning the lottery, or stumbling on some secret side hustle. The key moment comes when you finally take full control of where your money goes. And that starts with one simple but life-changing tool, a budget. Now, before you roll your eyes at the word budget, let's reframe it. A budget isn't a prison for your money, it's a freedom plan. It tells your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. When you create a clear plan for your income and expenses, you instantly see the leaks, the unnecessary costs, and the emotional spending triggers that have been draining your finances. Think of it like turning the lights on in a dark room. Suddenly, what was confusing and scary becomes clear and manageable. Another powerful shift is building financial awareness. Track your spending for just 1 month. You'll be shocked at how many small, harmless purchases are quietly eating away at your goals. Awareness creates accountability, and accountability creates change. Combine that with setting even a small savings goal, and you begin to rewrite your financial story. For example, instead of aiming to save thousands right away, commit to putting aside just 5% of your income. That small step builds discipline, and over time, it grows into financial confidence. And don't underestimate the value of seeking guidance. Whether it's a financial advisor, a trusted mentor, or even free online resources, learning how to manage your money is an investment in your future. Remember, financial literacy gaps keep people broke. Every piece of knowledge you gain, whether it's about budgeting, debt payoff strategies, or investing, closes that gap and puts you closer to freedom. You don't need to know everything today, but you do need to start learning. Let's bring it all together. You're not struggling financially because you're lazy or incapable. You're struggling because of hidden habits like lifestyle inflation, emotional spending, and lack of financial literacy. But once you recognize those patterns and commit to change, through budgeting, tracking, saving, and learning, you break free from the cycle that traps so many people. The real power isn't in earning more, it's in controlling what you already have. That's the shift that separates the financially stressed from the financially free. So here's my challenge to you. Take one step today. Create a simple budget, track your spending, or start learning one new money skill. Don't wait until next month or next year. The sooner you start, the sooner you change your future. And I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below sharing what financial challenge you've been facing, or which habit you're ready to tackle first. Your story might inspire someone else to take control too. And before you go, if this video opened your eyes or gave you even one useful insight, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. We're just getting started, and I've got more videos coming that will show you practical strategies to save smarter, budget better, and finally build the financial freedom you deserve. Join our community, and let's grow wealth together.